Hello everyone, this is Kasim from PHP Travels, and in this video we will be connecting Paystack, a payment gateway, with PHP Travels. So once you sign up with them, definitely you will be coming on the test mode account, and later on you have to contact them to get this production. So in this video I'm going to help you to connect with PHP Travels from the testing and booking and payment, everything. So once you sign up with them and log into your account, you just need to click on settings. From settings we have API keys and webhooks. So these are for testing only. As you can see, we need to copy this test and keys, and then from the admin panel under the settings and payment gateways, click on the Paystack, but before that make sure its status is enabled. Let me just edit, and this should be development. If it's production, then make sure it's on production. And we should use the name of payment gateway, Paystack. You don't need to use this, but definitely this should be here, so that when as a customer making the booking or payments, they can see they're paying through the Paystack. So you need to add the live secret key and live public key, which you can get from here. These credentials like live secret key and live public key, and after that you need to click on the test credentials. Once you click, it will give you the reasons why this is not working. For example, you can see your IP address is not allowed to make this call. So we have to first get our IP address, like my IP, because we have to whitelist the IP. So this is my IP address, and definitely when you are going production, you have to whitelist your server's IP so that you don't get such issues. So let's get to the whitelist section, settings, API. So as you can see, we have the IP whitelist option over here. Just click and add your IP, save, add, and save. Now we have added our IP. Let me just copy my secret key and my public key. Save the credentials, and now let's click on test, and you can see everything is valid and working perfectly fine. Now make sure your currency is supported when you are working with the Paystack. Now let's go to make a booking to test everything works fine. Select any hotel of your choice or anything. And over here we select the Paystack as a credit card payment. And now, since this is on booking page, click on the make payment. Proceed to payment, and this is the problem. It's saying your currency is not supported by the merchant. So we have to enable this currency, or we have to go through we have to make the default currency, which is NGN, the Nigerian currency. Let's go to currencies, and we have to make the default NGN. Otherwise you have to contact Paystack and you have to make the default currency USD, so it will become supported for you. Now let's go back to the booking, or we can go from the bookings because we already have, but since this booking has saved with the USD, it will be not work. So we have to again make a new booking. Select NGN. Now our default currency is Nigerian currency, and let's proceed with this booking. Some payment gateways has these limitations, so make sure you don't have such limitations. Now it will work perfectly fine. So this is the Nigerian currency. Now let's proceed with the payment with the Paystack. So you can see it's saying perfectly fine. Now we'll proceed to the payment. So since we are on the test payment, so we don't need to add a credit card or anything. We can just simply click on the success. Otherwise it's going to ask for the payment gateway like credit card details, so we have to add. Click on pay. The payment has been successfully done, and now it will be taken. As you can see, the booking is done. Everything is perfectly fine, and we can go back to transactions to see, and here you can see the transaction is done. So everything is perfectly fine. So when you get approved for your production keys, you can simply just from the admin panel change the credentials. This is the Paystack. You can also make it by default and disable all the payment gateways if you're using a default payment gateway. From the development, make sure it's the production and add your, rather than the test keys, you can add your production keys. If you had any problems, you can also change the currency of payment gateway from here. If you had any problem with the platform, with the source code, you can anytime contact us through the email at info@phptravels.com, or you can submit a support ticket through the app.phptravels.com at the client area. Have a good day. Bye-bye.